Hi everybody, David Godwin here, SRPE President, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to comment and bring some closure to this year's negotiation session. We settled the contract about an hour ago, and a lot of you may have questions as, why did we settle the contract? I thought we were at impasse. I thought we were going to a school board hearing, to a hearing before the board. Well, that's what we'd planned to do, but things got complicated. So what I'm going to do is just sort of I'm going to go through a timeline of events that happened, just so you know what led to where we are now. So on February 15th, SRPE declared impasse, and we requested to the superintendent to bypass the special magistrate and go straight to a board hearing. And the reason we did that, because there was not time to go to a special magistrate and be able to settle the issue on salaries. If we'd gone to special magistrate, that would have put us past the teacher salary increase allocation deadline, and we would have had to send that money back to the state. But we declared impasse on February 15th. On February 21, I received an email from the superintendent saying that a board hearing was agreed to if I would promptly schedule a meeting with the district's chief negotiator, and the purpose of that meeting would be for SRPE to identify our dispute at impasse. So I met the superintendent's condition to bypass the special magistrate, and I promptly scheduled that meeting. So that meeting took place on February 27. And it was an administrative meeting for the purpose of identifying the disputes at impasse. And at that meeting, I clearly communicated to the district that SRPE's one and only dispute to take to a board hearing were salary increases. Okay? We were satisfied with the current contract language. So our one and only dispute to take to the board were salary increases. Well, the district responded by presenting me with 13 pages of new contract language to take to the school board, and they wanted me to go over that language with them. Well, guys, this was an administrative meeting to determine the disputes at impasse. This was not a negotiations meeting, so I declined to go over that contract language, that new contract language. That meeting took place on February 27th. On February 28th, a day later, I received a letter from the superintendent. And at this point, I felt like the goalposts started moving on me. Because before, it was meet with the district's chief negotiator to identify the issues at impasse, then we can go straight to a board hearing. I met that condition. Okay, I clearly communicated our dispute at impasse were salary increases. But the email that I received from the superintendent, there was a letter attached to it, and in that letter, it was asking me, okay, you take the salaries to the school board, but also we want you to sign this, allowing us to take 13 pages of new contract language before the board. Guys, that would have complicated the whole process, because this was simple. Take the salaries to the school board, and the school board picks. They can choose between SRPE's salary proposal, or they can choose the superintendent's salary proposal. But but adding 13 pages of contract language, guys, this would have been a 2 or 3 day hearing before the board, and that would have complicated the issue, and I was not going to agree to that. Or we declared the impasse. We take the disputes to the impasse, and our one and only dispute were salary increases. Then on March 1st, we had a lawyer conference call. And guys, I'm going to tell you what, I've had a root canal before. I've had a crown put on my teeth. Nothing is guys, I've had part of my finger amputated before. But nothing is as agonizing as a lawyer conference call, okay? And in that conference call, we had a conference call with the superintendent's attorney. He's in Jacksonville. Yes, the district has an attorney that's in Jacksonville. And at that conference call, SRPE reiterated our only dispute to take to an impasse hearing before the school board are salary increases. We are satisfied with the current contract language. Well, the district's attorney, the attorney from Jacksonville, responded with, well, if we can't take these 13 pages of contract language to the school board, if you don't agree to that, we're going to go to the special magistrate. And that conference call took place on March 1st, and let me add this to it. When he said that he was going to go to the special magistrate, the attorney said that he would need at least until the summer to get prepared. So if we'd have gone with the special magistrate, we'd have had the hearing before the special magistrate sometime in the summer. Now I want you to think about it. Why would an attorney want to prolong this? Well, he wants to get paid. I don't know how many hundreds of hours it would take him to prepare for a hearing before the magistrate, but I can tell you this, just based on my experience of going to a magistrate hearing before, that attorney would have billed the school district about $150,000 to $200,000. So, you know, when I'm thinking during that conference call, if the superintendent has $150,000 to $200,000 to spend on attorney fees, why didn't she just give that to the teachers and we settle the contract? Anyway, that's not what happened. But that meeting took place on March 1st. Then on March 11th, we received notice that the district attorney, the guy from Jacksonville, he sent a letter to PERC, that's the Public Employees Relations Commission, that he sent a letter to PERC informing them of their choice for a special magistrate. And guys, SRPE never had any intention of going to a special magistrate because we wouldn't have come to a decision until late in the summer, maybe at the start of next school year. We would have gone way past the deadline for the TISA money to be distributed. So that's why we settled the contract today. We accepted the amount of money that the district gave us to go towards salary increases. And here's what we settled for. I'll summarize our settlement. It's a 3.87% average increase for instructional personnel. Now, 1.8% of that is from the teacher salary increase allocation money from the state, and then the other 2.07% comes from the discretionary funds from the school board. Now, this is not the salary increase that we hope for. Guys, our instructional staff's worth more than that, but even the better argument is that the district had a huge increase in discretionary funding this year, almost a 6% increase in discretionary funding. And we thought that increase in discretionary funding warranted more than a 2.07% salary increase from discretionary funds. But we were dealing with that teacher salary increase allocation deadline, and we were up against that deadline. The district was going to go to the special magistrate, and we would have, if we'd gone to special magistrate, we would have had to send that money back to the state. There was no way SRPE was going to let that happen. So we settled our contract today. Even though it's not what we hoped for, with that TISA deadline coming down on us, it was the best we could do. But I want every instructional every member of our bargaining unit to know that SRPE's negotiation team did everything that we possibly could to get you the highest salary increase possible. And we will continue to do that. We'll do it the next year. We'll do it the year after that. But in closing, what I would like to think, we received our bargaining team received a tremendous amount of support from our bargaining unit. And we received a tremendous amount of support from the community. The community was watching this, and they were interested, and they want to see teachers paid better. But like I said, with that TISA deadline coming down on us, with the district wanting to push toward a special magistrate, we had to take the offer that was on the table. So, to give you some more information, we're wanting to get the contract ratified next week. And pending contract ratification, provided we get the contract ratified next week, our communication with the district is that you should receive your retro pay sometime at the end of April, and then the salary increase will be reflected on the May paycheck. So we're looking, if we ratify the contract next week, retro pay at the end of April, and your salary increase will be reflected on the May paycheck. So once again, our negotiation teams appreciates all the support we receive from the bargaining unit, all the support we receive from the community. And guys, once again, we are committed next year and the year after that and the year after that to get the highest possible salary increase we can for our teachers in this county. Hope you have a good night. Thank you.